Hi guys, welcome to part 2 of my video. This is going to be how we prepare our nails to install a press-on safely without damaging your natural nail. Part 1 was how do you remove the nails without damaging your natural nail. This is how my nails look after I have removed a press-on set that I had on for 2 weeks. So I'm just going in to clip down my nails because they're a bit too tall for me, and especially because they're so thin. So I'm clipping them down just a bit, and we are gonna clean up our nails and prep them. This is how I always prep my nails when I install press-ons for myself or my mom, or even any of my clients that buy from me. So we have two options. You could use a nail drill for your prep, or you could use that stone pusher. If you don't like nail drills or you don't have one, I used that first before I got a nail drill because I was so scared of them. And we're gonna use this miracle drug here, if you want to call it that, to soften up our cuticles, to help with the process. You could definitely use this by itself without a nail drill and just the stone pusher if you'd like. That's how I started. I recommend it. It's actually pretty good. So you can see my nail beds are softened up, and all that dead skin there is what we're gonna remove. So this first method, which is the stone pusher, you can use this if you don't have a nail drill at home. All the products will be listed in the description, by the way, so you could test them out. And of course it's pretty good, just like a nail drill, I believe. I'm just going in to use it to push and clean off all those dead skin that have been building up under my nails for the past 2 weeks that I've had my press-ons on. And we are just going around the edges. I will show you in a moment the other alternative, which is if you have a nail drill, or if you'd like to get a nail drill, how to use it. It's pretty simple once you get the hang of it. I was so scared of it when I first got it, but it's just trial and error. You have to use the lowest settings, and you just have to practice. And here we are with the nail drill. Now I'm using this particular cone bit because I prefer it as opposed to the other drill bit, which is the more spikier one. I forgot the name. I'll link it somewhere in the video so you could see it. I think from my perspective it gives me a nicer, cleaner finish than to use the other one, or if I use one of the buffers. The buffers, they just push your cuticle back, and to me they just don't give you a clean finish. So I prefer to use this just to get around my edges. It gives me a clean finish. My nails aren't jagged or damaged when I use it. Of course you have to hold the drill at a 45-degree angle, and it just takes practice. So we're going in now with our nippers. It's definitely I recommend you have a nipper somewhere lying around in your collection of nail tools. It really does help if you are into clipping off around your cuticle area, which I don't mind doing it. You just have to be a bit careful when you're doing it because you don't want to cut yourself. So just take your time when you're going, and before you actually do a final cut, I always test, like do a little clamp to see if I'm going too deep, and if you feel pain, of course you're going too deep. So I just do the very edge is what I nip off when I'm prepping my nails, just to give it a nicer, cleaner finish. Of course I prefer to do it, but you don't have to do it, but it just gives you a nicer, cleaner finish when you are doing it. Now we have finished nipping all the excess skin from our nails. I'm going in with a sanding band, that's what it's called, a sanding band, just to smooth out my nails. Since I use that cone bit, I like to do this just to give my nail an even finish after I'm finished with the cone bit, as I feel that it does help with smoothing everything down. I do have some residue base gel left over from my removal that I'm using the sanding band to get off, because in part 1 of the video the soak off didn't take everything off. So this is an option where you can just if there's a little bit left, just use a sanding band, very gently, lightly, just brush off the area, just that small area where you may have a little bit of buildup left over from your base, which you'll see my base that I apply soon in regards to protecting my natural nails, so that I have this clean removal process and prep process for every install that I've done since I've started doing press-on nails. So I'll see you when I'm at that step where I'm installing my base that will help in protecting my natural nail and your natural nail if you so choose to use this option.
If you're still with me, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. You could let me know what you'd like to see next.
So we're finished with our light buffing with the nail drill and the stone pusher, and we're going in now to clean up all that dust that's left over with a alcohol and this lint-free wipe. I'm using 90% alcohol. You could use a regular 70 if you'd like. This will help with dehydrating your nail, and it shows you if you have any extra little lifts or hang nails, or if you want to call them that have been left over. And I'm just going in to file my nails, since originally I did clip them and they have raw edges left over. So I'm just filing the sides and of course the free edge. I like this kind of squarish shape that it's giving me, so I'm just trying to maintain that on my natural nails. So that's what will be maintained under the press-ons when I do install them at a later date. I actually still have my nails now with just the base prep. I haven't installed any nails as yet. There's so many options in regards to designs that I could do. I'm kind of at a loss as in regards to what to do, so I'm just doing other videos, guys. I've been posting a lot of reels, so you could check out my reel section to see them. And here is the base. Now this base, I'm gonna have to include a picture of it. It's from FGel. I've spoken about this base in a lot of my videos. It's the only base that I use. It's pretty neat. It does the job in regards to what I need it to do. I don't believe it's a rubber base. I'm gonna have to check. I'll leave it in the description if it is, but it does help. They say it has keratin and a whole lot of other products that should be healthy for your nail. I've never had any reactions to it or anything. It's it does the job. It protects my nail, as you would have seen in part 1. Do check out part 1, guys. And if you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for sticking through it. I'm definitely trying to make my videos shorter so you guys could actually enjoy it. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And here is the finished product once I've cured them. Definitely, if you're not going to install your nails right away, I would recommend using just a light dab of top coat over it, because it does have a sticky layer, so you could just put a little top coat over it. And here are my nails, fully cleaned, fully prepped, and this is how I protect my natural nails each time I do an install of press-on nails. So this is how you protect your natural nails, guys, when you're doing press-ons. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I always do this before I do my peel off base and my glue.